Let him cook. Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said let him.
What up, YouTube? It's your boy Chef Yef, but y'all know the only thing I'm cooking up is my opinion. I appreciate y'all for being here with me in this video. If you enjoy the content, you already know what to do. If you want to donate to the channel, Cash App is Chef Yef with 3 F's. Link on the screen or in the description below. Remember, I am not a hip-hop journalist. I am not a hip-hop historian or a lyrical miracle specialist. I just give my take on things I'm tapped into. And I hope you all are having a good and blessed day. Alright, so in this video, we're going to get into the game backs down from Kendrick and TDE after Top Dog steps in. They done got Top on the phone. And look like he done stepped in, man. So we're going to see what they time about. Alright, so this video come courtesy of The Ville. Y'all already know what to do. Make sure y'all go like and subscribe to his channel if you're not already. Without further ado, let's get to it.
The game has officially waved the white flag against TDE and Kendrick Lamar. It looks like at this point he has decided to stand down and not rap against Kendrick Lamar or not get in the studio and throw shade to them. And this is because of all the back and forth that he's had with TDE members, all the things that he's been saying, all the things that TDE has been saying. And now it looks like they've came to a standstill where the game has decided not to push any further. And you thought that he was going to do something because of the things that he was saying on the internet when he was commenting under posts, saying that he was going to reveal every clown at the circus. At that point, a lot of people thought that the game had changed the stance for what he was talking about with Stat Quo because the tone was very different. When he was with Stat Quo, he was relaying a different message saying that he didn't want no beef, he didn't want no problems. But then on the comments, he was saying otherwise, wanting to reveal clowns and show off the circus to the public and show what they really are and all this other stuff, only just for him to back down at the end after speaking to Top Dog. But a lot of people thought that something was going to happen because a lot of people were claiming G Magic, the game security guard, was claiming that the game was in the studio getting ready to make a diss track either to Kendrick or TDE members.
Yeah, I said that was cap, man. If y'all didn't see that video, man, about the game and Drake cooking up a diss for Kendrick and Jay-Z, I said that was cap, man. And even no, I didn't mean saying like the news was cap because I know it came from chilling with Moni. I'm pretty sure the security guard told her that, but I just felt like the security guard was capping, honestly.
And what's fair to say is that the TDE camp wasn't letting up on the game, specifically Keem and MacWap. They were constantly going at the game. It got to the point where the game had to be vocal and say that he didn't like what they were saying about him. And now TDE, I'm assuming Top Dog, had gone on the phone with the game and spoke to him. And now we're at this point where he wants to wave the white flag. There's now a peace treaty of some sort. MacWap got a call, I believe, from Top Dog, where he says the higher ups, and they said just to leave it alone. Don't push it any further. I think they found a resolvement, and MacWap got the call for that.
I got a call last night from my big dog because he got a call. You know, niggas, they want me to stall. You know, so for now, I gotta. You know, I don't wanna. Even though I don't wanna, I gotta.
Told him to stand down. Told him to chill. We already have.
Shoo. Oh, man. Stall him out, MacWap. Stall him out, man. Okay, man. Hey, man. It came from the horse's mouth, man. We got to stall the game out, man. They got to stall the game out, man. So, yeah. That's what it's looking like. I bet.
A conversation, and we don't want to push this any further. And a lot of people on the live last night with Jason were saying the same thing. Drake would want two West Coast artists to beef with each other, two people that are affiliated not only with the West Coast, not only with Compton, but with the affiliates that they're tied to. We talk about Dr. Dre and all of these other great artists. We talk about Kendrick and the game beefing. That's what Drake would have wanted. He would have wanted two West Coast artists to go at each other, manipulate the situation, just like he did with Too Hard for the Radio, just like he tried to do with Lefty Gunplay.
Gotta let up on, you know what I mean? Yeah, I got a call, homie. BT.
B-Team is crazy, bro.
Well, I mean, you know what I'm saying? For the most part, yeah, it is something that Drake would want. But, I mean, what is niggas supposed to do when the game is actually out here saying things, claiming things, doing things that push that narrative, you know? Like, these niggas, they gon' defend themselves. They gon' respond. They gon' defend Kendrick, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's something definitely that Drake wanted, but the game was playing into it. So they had to get on his head top. You know what I'm saying? Like they had to, you know? And I don't know what the game expected. You feel me? Niggas was trying to. I mean, he got his own. He got his own mind. He his own man. So even if it's something that Drake is pushing for, if you out here like following Drake lead or doing those things that favor Drake, then bro, niggas is gonna respond how they respond, bro. So yeah, hey, gonna have to back down.
B team is a wild thing for him to say. B team tap in. B team told him to stand down. Chill, bruh. There's a peace treaty.
So I'm booling right now. You feel me? Folks calling in, you know, ain't doing what I can't say too much.
Red alert, red alert.
So it is what it is. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Niggas calling in, white flagged up, all that. So I'm like, for sure, blood. I'm bull too. You still a go? I'm bull too. So I gotta be quiet.
White flagged up. They are saying that he threw in the white flag, bro. Have mercy on my soul, please.
Damn, white flagged up. Damn. So wait, hold on. Is y'all saying the game was on the phone copping, please? Sheesh. And don't get it twisted, you feel me? I want the peace between the game and Kendrick, you know what I'm saying? I was always saying I don't even think Kendrick even got any diss tracks cooked up on the game. He might, but I didn't ever think that even if the game dissed Kendrick, that Kendrick wouldn't even take it there because he don't really have to. He don't really have to with this nigga, and I think he rather had this nigga self-destruct than to destroy him, destroy the game like himself, you know. Yeah, so I don't think they ever wanted to take it there with the game, but the game was doing shit where it's like, bro, all right, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, niggas gonna get on your head top if you keep acting like this, you feel me? It's like you covering for this nigga Drake too much, you feel me? You copping pleas for this nigga Drake too much. It's like if you on that side and shit, just claim that side and it is what it is. You feel me?
Please. Tell MacWap, tell Keem to chill. Please, I don't want no smoke, blood. That's crazy, bro.
Let's talk to my higher ups. The higher ups told me to shut it up now, man. So I gotta be bull. Nope.
Now I think that this might be Top Dog calling in. I think the higher ups could be Top Dog at this point. I would say Punch, but I think Top Dog is the one that is making all of these moves. And it's crazy that Top Dog, you get Top on the phone, things start moving, things start happening. You see it happen in real time. The only person that I think that MacWap is willing to listen to is Top Dog, especially with something like this, because MacWap could go a whole entire month talking about the game and his antics and doing all of this stuff and have fun doing it. But, you know, he got that red alert, BT tap in, man down, chill, calm down. Actually, because we've already discussed a peace. We have already made a treaty. We don't want anything to go any further. And this is exactly what everybody has been talking about. A lot of people had comments about this beef. Somebody like me has been saying that I don't even think Kendrick Lamar would respond to him. But at the same time, there has been a lot of people that have been saying that they don't want these two West Coast artists going at each other because that's something that Drake would want. And I could see Drake manipulating the situation. I could see him manipulate the game, try to act like he's on his side, only for him to betray the West Coast and go against the people that have been with him since this whole entire time on that coast itself. Now, obviously, all the stories that have been happening this past week, the game finding out.
The thing is, this nigga Drake is a master manipulator, bro. But it's also because the game always has some sort of underlining animosity or jealousy towards Kendrick. I know people was bringing up the time where the game, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, who else? All of them was on stage and they passed Kendrick the torch. You know what I'm saying? And the game was there and he basically tried to do a whole speech, like not even letting this nigga Kendrick talk. And it's like, damn, nigga, let the nigga talk, bro. He just got passed the torch, bro. Back. You feel me? He wanted to be the one that had the torch and stuff like that. So, I don't know. It seems like there's always been some sort of like, you know, like hitting animosity or jealousy towards Kendrick from the game, at least from what it looked like. The outside looking in, I ain't saying he do, but just the outside looking in and everything that's transpired over the last 5, 10 years and stuff. It's like, I mean, niggas got 2 eyes and a brain and ears, so that's just what niggas pick up. And it plays into what Drake would want. And the game was just, he was doing things where it was like, all right, bro, do you want this smoke, or you just doing this for Drake? So when niggas got on his ass, I guess he just couldn't handle it no more. He like, no, top. Tell them boys chill, you feel me? It's all love. It's all love. I ain't really mean for it to be like this. It's like, oh, I bet. Well, shit. Y'all boys, y'all back up off him, man. He don't want the smoke, man.
That Kendrick cut him off and all these other stuff had made everything more upsetting, had made the game more upset. But at the end of the day, if you're really deciding to beef with somebody, say something about them in a rap, do something like that to that extent, you are pushing the line and you are making it more known that you don't like this person and now you have a problem with them. And I think that they're trying to stop all of this before it gets to that point. And MacWap and Keem are members of TDE. They're the ones that are going to be most vocal. I'm sure there is things that the game had did that showed signs of jealousy, that showed some type of strange behavior that they've been aware of all of these years and just now started to call it out. But if Top Dog is telling MacWap to calm down or just to stand down and chill out because the game doesn't want any problems anymore, I think the game didn't want problems to begin with. I don't think he ever wanted to rap battle Kendrick Lamar. He's been caught on multiple videos in the past saying not to mess with Kendrick. So the fact that he's the one trying to provoke something is pretty crazy to believe, because he's been the one to advocate for that, saying never to mess with Kendrick Lamar. He was the one.
Yeah, I feel like he was saying those things just because, you know what I'm saying, those were the times where he probably ain't really felt no way about Kendrick. But as time went on and as Kendrick became successful and Kendrick was getting the crown of the king of the West, and as the game started falling off, he was like, I guess he just, it seemed like he felt like, nah, I always wanted to be the king. I always wanted it to be known that I'm the king. So even though he said that back then, I feel like at a certain point he started being like, nah, fuck that. Like, you feel me? I'm the nigga y'all don't want to mess with. You feel me? With Kendrick is whatever. Kendrick the little homie. I'm the one that even put him on. Like, but me, I'm the one. You know, that's just what it seemed like. Outside looking in, this is just my opinion, my perspective. This is just what it seemed like from things I've seen, you know. Your sentiment could change over the years, you know. Like, yeah, he used to say that back then, but I felt like he got to a point where he started feeling himself too much and he wanted to be that guy. So I don't think, even though he may feel like that, like in his heart, like, damn, Kendrick really ain't the one to mess with, but fuck it, I still test him if I gotta be king.
To say that in multiple videos in the past. The only thing that I will say is that I worry that the game is going to flip-flop. Remember, Stat Quo, when he spoke to him, he said one thing. He said that he had no beef, that he had no problem, and then went to the internet and started acting totally different with a whole other opinion. So I'm hoping that this is just not one of those things where he decides to flip-flop on the situation all over again. He's just changing his mood from happy to upset. I'm hoping that it's not one of those scenarios again. I know there was some type of incentive or some type of stipulation for this peace treaty. I guess it's a peace treaty at this point. If the game is waving the white flag, I think it was because he didn't want MacWap or Keem or anybody else from TDE talking about him, because he was vocal about that. He said that he didn't like how MacWap was getting at him. And I would understand if MacWap got the call, it was to tell him to chill out because they're already making peace with each other and he doesn't want him to make it worse, which is crazy for MacWap to get this call on live. But I think it's a good thing for the game just to leave it all.
Yeah, man, and that's the thing, bro. Niggas be pulling stunts until shit start getting real, and it's like damn, you let what these niggas say. Even though I ain't saying like TDE and MacWalk was wrong and shit like that, but you let what these niggas say get to you that much, like you gotta call Stat Quo for him to be your conscience or mouthpiece. You need niggas to help you calm down. You being reactive to what niggas are saying on a podcast and shit like that, and it's like, damn, bro, like these are the things that you gotta resort to. Like, you can't just see things, see what niggas are saying, just leave it be, just never say nothing, or or just say how you feel yourself. You ain't gotta be calling people and then. Cause when you tell people something and they speak for you, it's always gonna come off as like, that's okay, that's what that nigga said. Especially if it's something like lame, like when Stat Quo was saying like, oh, well, he told me it's because of power, and it's like, damn, this nigga couldn't come out and say that himself. Like, it's already a layer of like lameness attached to it. And then when whatever they're saying for you, if that's lame too, then it's like, oh, it's even double lame. It's like a double entendre full of lame. You feel me?
Alone, I don't think that he would have won a battle with Kendrick Lamar. I don't think that Kendrick would have responded to him in the first place. But I do know that the things that Macwop has been saying was making things a little bit more tense than it already was. But if Top Dog makes a play, and if Top Dog is trying to call the game and trying to calm him down, trying to calm Macwop down, it's because they see what some people may have saw and probably assume that the best thing for the West is not to get two artists from the West involved with each other and go at each other. I think it's
Yeah, well, that's because Macwall probably know things, you know what I'm saying, that we don't know. So when he was saying like, hey, the game ain't never put nobody on, I guess the game was like, nah, to chill, don't expose the nigga, you feel me? You know too much, it's all good. Hey, y'all tell that nigga to chill. All right, fuck it, well, tell him to chill, but you better chill, nigga. So yeah, man, but yeah, let's keep the peace, man. Let's keep the peace in the West, you know. We don't want that. We don't want that. You feel me? But y'all, let me know how y'all feel in the comments. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the Ville, you know. And if you enjoy the content, you already know what to do. If y'all want to donate to the channel, link on the screen or in the description. Yeah, man, it's your boy Chef. Yeah, if y'all know the only thing I'm cooking up is my opinion, and I'll see y'all on the next one.